hunger on another's life, and therefore a beast of prey that pauses in its prowl. It is a tiger eating a lion, a tiger eating a deer or whatever you see. It happens like that. But the beauty is a beast of prey that pauses in its prowl. It crouches under a bush in splendid flower. So the whole beautiful jungle is there, forest is there, and it's flowery and shrubs and all that. And it will hide behind the shrub there. It will be very fragrant, very sweet and all that kind of a thing. For what? To seize a heart and body for its food. A person, a traveler or an animal, unaware of his presence, is going there unconsciously. But this man, this beast, is waiting there to pounce upon you, to make you its food, you see. To seize a heart and body for its food, you see. To seize a heart and body for its food. See, that dip. To seize a heart and body for. There is a little dip there, so as if it's going to pounce now. See, he is lunging upon pouncing for its food. This beast thou dreams immortal and a god. So he is really utilizing the vital argument very powerfully. What he is saying is true in human life. It's not wrong. This beast thou dreams immortal and a god. See, this beast again I am, thou dreams, and I am immortal, and I am till and a pig, a god, again I am. O human mind, vainly thou torturest and ask delight to stretch through infinity's long void and fill its formless, passionless curve. That is what you are trying to do. Your passionate love, it is that you want to stretch to infinity and fill the gulfs, pursuing the insensible abyss to lend eternity to perishing thing. With this human passion, with these vital instincts, you want to persuade infinity that please come here and fill my abyss, my life, you see. Forget what I am talking about, you see. And lend eternity to perishing thing and twixt the fragile movements of thy heart. So you are really deceiving yourself by tricking. With thy spirit's fent of immortality, all here. Why? Now he is giving me the basis of his argument. All here emerges born from nothingness. Everything has come from it. You are talking about spirit, God, etc., etc. Where is all that? It has come from the void. Everything has come. So there is no substance in it at all. Encircled its last, it lasts by the emptiness of space. A while upheld by an unknowing foe, then crumbles back into its parent knot. So all this paraphernalia which you build, all this structure you have constructed, all the scaffolding of life which is there, it has been built upon nothingness. It's there for a while, but then again it crumbles and goes back into nothingness. Its parent knot. It came from nothingness, it goes back to nothingness. Only the mute alone can ever be. Only the mute alone can ever be. See, now you see the lines. The difference, in this line. All here emerges bound to nothingness. See, these are all packed lines, metaphysical language lines with tremendous force in them. All here emerges bound to nothingness, encircled at last with the emptiness of space, a while upheld by an unknowing force. Yeah, the structure, the scaffolding is upheld by some force about which you have no knowledge. For what? For a certain purpose perhaps. But then again, it crumbles back into its parent knot. Yeah. Only, and then what remains when it has crumbled? All that is, only the mute alone can ever be. So his conclusion is, what remains finally is only the mute. He is alone. Everything then finally collapses. The mute, he alone remains. Everything collapses into nothingness. It came from nothingness, it goes back to nothingness. And then what remains? Only the mute. It does not speak, it is dumb. He alone remains there. Means nothing comes up from that at all. In the alone, there is no room for love. What a cruel sentence. What a cruel sentence, you see. In the alone, there is no room for love. Now, these two lines are tremendous lines. See, just listen again and again to yourself. You speak aloud, read aloud. Only the mute alone can ever be. Only the mute alone can ever be. Only the mute alone can ever be. It has a kind of a wideness of rhythm. Something is coming from here, uttering something, going again to something. Only the mute alone can ever be.
But alone, how can it be there is no room for love? He is the incarnate of
We'll see that. What I'm saying is, this line, only, forget about what is all that, forget about what the meaning, etc. is that. Just see the sound and the effect of the rhythm first. The rhythm is, only the mute alone can ever be. He is uttering mantra. This fellow is a rishi. Although he is criticizing, he is using a very skeptical language, very sarcastic language, yet sometimes he utters a mantra. See? Only the mute alone can ever be. And he is prolonging that mantra by saying, in the alone there is no room for love. Now you can see this line is also a very powerful line. In the alone there is no room for love. But it is not that mantric as only the mute alone can ever be. You see the difference between the two lines? Only the mute alone can ever be. In the alone, there is no room for love. See, it doesn't sound that powerful as the earlier line, you see. So, this is really mantric line. Only the mute alone can ever be. That is as far as the rhythm is concerned, as far as the poetry is concerned, as far as the inspiration is concerned. Now, from the point of view of revelation, what is it trying to say in this mantra? What is it trying to say in this mantra? Now, there are a number of issues here involved. How does it read in French, this line?
Seul,
Only the mute alone can ever be. Yeah.
seul, le muet, seul peut à jamais être.
It doesn't give that force. Does it give?
Why not? Because you don't feel the French.
The sound is not there.
Sounds little, yeah.
But the meaning is there.
Meaning is there, all right, yeah.
Meaning is there, but not mantra.
Now, here we are talking purely of the sound and rhythm and the power of utterance. Forget about substance, forget about meaning, forget about words. Only the mute alone can ever be. See, when you are singing Indian classical music, you say something, you utter a word, and ultimately what remains is only the pure tone. What remains only the pure tone. The words are gone, substance has gone, meaning has gone, everything has gone. Only the pure tone remains, you see. So it is that which is forming kind of a mantric power. That's the power of the language. So this fellow has got this line straight from our mind. See, he does not know it, but he got it from our mind. You see, only the mute alone can ever be. Yeah.